As I've been cooking this week, over to the side of the cooker, I've noticed that there were some bananas which are getting more and more ripe, getting darker, to the point that a lot of people would throw them away. But it made me think of a recipe I used to make for a banana loaf, which is what I'm going to do today. First things first, the first ingredient to go in is 4 ounces of margarine, or 114 grams if you're using the new measurements. And along with that is the same amount, 114 grams or 4 ounces of regular granulated sugar. And the first stage is to cream those together. That's the margarine and the sugar cream together. The next stage is the 2 ripe bananas, which I've just mashed together with a spoon. The riper they are, the easier they are to mix, and the easier they'll mix into the loaf as well. So next stage, close that down and incorporate those. The next stage is to have 4 ounces, or again 114 grams of self-raising flour, and 3 ounces of plain flour, which is 85 grams. You can use wholemeal flour, but I think it makes the cake a little bit gritty at the end, and I don't really like it. So it's your own choice. Put 1 teaspoon of baking powder in with the flour and sieve it so that there are no lumps, because you don't want that in the finished loaf. A few bits just knock them through. Then add the flour and the baking powder mix into the bowl, and along with that, 1 beaten egg. Close it up and allow that to mix. That is the mix ready. Next stage is with a loaf tin, which I have lined with some baking parchment and some margarine. And into that, I'm going to empty the loaf mix. Level it out in the tin. Put a cap just enough air in the air, and just as a last thing, I'll put some pecan nuts on top. I found them in the cupboard when I was taking the flour out, and I didn't know they were there. I'd forgotten, and they would probably have gone out of date if I hadn't happened to find them. So I don't like wasting food, and they always give an extra bit of crunch and a lovely nutty flavour to the top of it. So that's us ready for the oven. Final stage, bring it over to the oven, which is set at 180 degrees. Pop it in there for 45 to 50 minutes. This is where the baking parchment was into a tool because it pops straight out of the tin. Difficult to do, but leave it alone, let it cool, and then slice it and enjoy it with a cup of tea or coffee.